Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Osama Shab, starting this bulletin with some breaking news. Tension has been reported from Pune. Two-wheelers, they were set on fire on a road by an angry crowd, and a weekly was also shut down due to the prevailing atmosphere. Remember, on Friday morning, a person belonging to one community in Yawat area of Daund Taluka of Pune district made an offensive post on social media, after which tensions spiraled at around 12 in the afternoon. The offensive post was made after an incident of desecrating a statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj on Saturday, on the 26th of July, in Neelkanteshwar Temple in Yawat. A person has now been identified. He has been arrested by the police. All right, we have Anuj Raithe joining us to get us more on this. Anuj, take us through what exactly happened and what are the police doing right now?
Osama, tensions have been there, persistent in the Yawat region of Daund Taluka, which is in Pune Jila or Pune region. Now, as you said earlier, on the 26th of the last month, in the Neelkanteshwar temple, where there's a statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, where he's seated on his chair, that was, vandalized by one of the individuals in the village, and that individual was absconding for close to 4 days. Now, in these 4 days, we saw that communal tension started to spiral, and that also led to the police intensifying their search for this particular individual who had desecrated or attempted to vandalize the statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Later, it was found out that the man was hiding, amongst the bushes where he was surviving, eating sugar canes and drinking water that was meant for horses. But he was arrested yesterday, and the matter seemed that it was all done, and then situation would be much better after that, as the arrest was made in less than 5 days by the Daund police. But today morning, a controversial Facebook post was put up on social media by one of his associates, by one of his friends, supporting the act that was undertaken by him last month, and that led to tensions spiraling to even more extent than what was the case last month. It even resulted in the in the two communities making it to the ground, burning vehicles, and carrying flags and traveling or moving from one part of the city to the other in large groups. Now, the police have tried to act promptly. They've taken the person who made that controversial Facebook post into their custody. But as we speak, tensions continue to flare up, because this social media post was, published today morning. And then later we saw, up until very recently, that is 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the people were on the ground and the police were finding it very hard to make sure that peace was maintained. At the moment, there is, some sort of peace, but it's very, it's not something that might stay for longer, is what the authorities there believe, which is why they're also making sure that leaders who would make offensive comments and elements of society who would go ahead in kind of fueling this atmosphere are also kept away from the mainstream at the moment.
Right. Anuj, has there been any political intervention as far as the situation is concerned? Have the politicians, has there been any sort of appeal from the police, the authorities, the politicians there to calm things down in Pune? The political reaction has been there for the vandalizing act of the statue that happened on 27th. We saw that the NCP party and the BJP hit the streets and they wanted the arrest of that person. But because the riot-like situation or the tensions flaring up in Daund is very recent, so we'll still have to wait for any sort of concrete, comments from those in power. What is interesting to note is that as we speak, there is a program which is going on in Pune, which has been attended by Chief Minister Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Ministers Eknath Shinde, Ajit Pawar, and Union Minister, Nitin Gadkari. So while they are in Pune region, very close to them, such kind of an incident happening will surely, make the authorities check the protocol that was in place earlier. All right, Anuj Raithe, thank you very much for getting us all those details.